Is it time? Dude, is it time now? Do we end it? Hello everyone, my name is Yamato, and welcome back my fellow Ronins. It's Tuesday. Usually, I don't stream on Tuesdays, but we're playing the game that I love. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, the game's been out for, what, 3 weeks now? Or almost a month now? Yeah, almost a month. And there's people at HR 999. There's people who have already maxed out what they want to do. They got their best sets. They've done everything already. And they're just waiting on the updates like we normally do. We're here. We're back. And last stream yesterday, we fought Gormagala. And I said I was gonna grind up and get his armor. I did. As you can see. So last time we started playing yesterday, it was about, we were at the 35-hour mark. Now you can see we're at the 41-hour mark. So yeah, I spent a little time grinding up, getting the armor and all that. I also got his switch axe. I got the armor for Orchid over here. I just got him the Raidao high rank armor. I think it looks really cool for him. And yeah, that's a Gormagala's armor. It looks really cool. I don't remember how the one from the old games look. But yeah. I don't think we made any new RTN weapons. We might do it later on. After this main quest, because I looked at my game status, I think yesterday I said we're about 90% done with main story quest. So we're gonna try to finish this off today. Could have done it yesterday. I just wasn't feeling good. I don't know what happened. I had a mean ass headache, I can tell you that. But yeah, this is. Oh, I had gotten a quest from Orchid to get like a giant Vicar Wasp. I would have to find one. And yeah, oh, I can show you. A lot of people who play probably know already. So this is Gormagala's switch axe. It's a scythe. I think I talked about yesterday. It's a scythe axe thing, and it looks really cool. Yeah, I know, edgelord. But yeah. I can show you the skills that we have. I'm just like looking around reading stuff. So we got Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye and Focus is on our weapon. So armor wise, we have Evade Window, Constitution, Counter Strike, Evade Extender, Adaptability, and all the level 1 skills don't really matter. Self Improvement is really good. I was playing with my friends and I just kept seeing my attack and defense go up like every 5 minutes or something, so I guess it's based on how long the quest goes from what we were reading. Fire Resistance, Coalescence, Antivirus. I think Antivirus. A lot of these things here for this armor's really good. Like ability wise, it's like really good. Black Eclipse. We're gonna read this together. Because I don't think we're like fully understanding what's going on with these things. What the hell? Why can't I? Can I not? Oh, skill info. My bad. You know. Gormagala's Tyranny inflicts you with frenzy when against large monsters. Now, we know that frenzy gives us more damage and all that stuff, right? And we take more damage. So it says Black Eclipse 2 inflicts you with frenzy, it raises the attack when against large monsters. Attack power increase upon recovery. Temporary reduces stamina depletion when health is 40 or lower. Alright, cool. So we're dodging a lot. Evade window saving us, evade extender saving us. We have adrenaline, we have antivirus. I'm going to read what antivirus does at level 1. Once infected, it makes it easier to overcome frenzy and increases affinity if cured. So, while fighting, I think somebody was using the hunting horn and they were curing us with a wide range, and like they had their bubbles, their echo bubbles, wide range, and they're using null berries and all that. And all of these things, even like coalescence, increase elemental attack power and status when when recovering from blights and abnormalities. All of these things together, like Gormagal's ability, because coalescence and all that, all those things go together and just do some crazy damage when I was playing yesterday. Maybe it was just I was noticing I was doing like way crazier things. Self-improvement, attack and defense increase as time passes in the quest. The maximum it reaches after 30 minutes. So that was, I think, like every 5 minutes, I was getting like an attack increase on this notification on the side, on the side of my screen. Adaptability just saves us from environmental damage, which is great because when we're in the lava area, we're not taking damage. Evade extender is self-explanatory. Well, no, it's not. Evade window increases your invincibility frames. Evade extender increases the distance you dodge. This is great. Counter strike. Temporary increases the attack after being knocked back. So you get hit, you get back up, you have attack. Constitution fixes stamina depletion. Focus is just to increase the charge attack of weapons. This protects us from blocking. But yeah, it's this when your health below 40. So when I'm dodging, I'm not taking as much stamina. So skate, adrenaline, plus like Constitution. It's so much stuff that goes into it. And we have the evasion mantle. So if we dodge something, say like we're using longsword and we do our foresight slash or foresight dodge, whichever one, we get an attack boost. So that's cool. I just sat there explaining that for the past like 8-7 minutes. So that's cool. Good. Now, we have one more quest. Mission info, links in the chain. Every other side quest we'll do like later on, off screen and all that. We had to talk to Natsu because apparently it seems like the fabled return of Arkvale is coming. So we gotta do our thing. Let's do it. We are here.
Thank you for coming. I'm grateful. The egg we found, the one we thought might be from Arkveld, looks like we were right. I went around talking to people to gather what info I could. Scraps from its feeding, bits of eggshell. There's still not very much to go on, but it found a way to live. These creatures, their will to survive. Amazing.
Yeah, especially if it found a way to overcome its nature as a guardian. So, what's troubling you?
Well, people at other base camps were saying the state it's leaving its prey in isn't normal. Duna and New Udra both showed signs of being attacked. And what was left was awful.
I wonder if that means it's unable to control its appetite. Like the one we saw at the Dragon Torch.
I don't know. That's why I asked for Eric's help. I thought we should hear what he has to say together.
interesting. I had heard talk of that egg as well, so I'm just as excited as you. But this isn't all good news. The fact that it's run roughshod over 2 apex predators troubles me as well.
This sort of sounds like the frenzy to me. Eric, what do you think?
Too difficult to say, but in Arkveld's case specifically, it may not be due to infection. For instance, Nata, are you familiar with the concept of bioconcentration?
No, I'm not.
Right, then I'll explain. This is still just a theory, but it's been on my mind as of late. The frenzy caused an uncontrolled spike in the Dragon Torch's energy output before, right? But it may have been more than just bad weather that caused those apex predators to rampage. Our analysis showed that the virus caused a subtle mutation in the energy the Dragon Torch produced. That means the wyvern milk itself may have come to contain tiny traces of the virus's characteristics.
I'm starting to see where this is heading. Then the mutated energy started flowing out.
Exactly. It gradually tainted the water supply, animals, plants, insects, and onto monsters. If it traveled up the food chain, growing more concentrated at every step, its eventual destination would be the dominant predator of each region. That may be why that Duna and other monsters exhibited such aggression. A sort of pseudo-frenzy.
And then, at the very end of the chain, Arkveld comes and siphons those monsters' energy.
And in so doing, it may be assimilating their traits, essentially distilling the frenzy virus.
And after it finally found the strength to live again, poor thing.
I don't know why Nato feels bad for this
From
thing.
the reports we've heard, it
I'm
seems
sorry.
as if we're only dealing with one affected individual.
I believe so. And there's been no reports of Rey Dao being attacked yet. This is our chance.
For me, I can't feel bad for this thing, but I don't know
Talk to
why.
Nata before heading out.
Nato feels bad for Arkvale, and I understand like the whole concept on why he feels bad for Arkvale, but bro, we can't be feeling bad for this thing. It's causing
Going,
problems.
aren't you? To the wind's gasp, to Rey Dao.
Yes. There's a good chance Arkveld will turn up there.
Could I? I'd like to come with you, please.
You heard Eric's theory. You know it's too dangerous, Nata.
I'm still just an apprentice hunter. I know. I can't do anything yet. But I'm also a keeper. So, please. It found its way to life. Let me at least watch over it. And over you.
The answer is no. I don't need someone who's just going to watch. But, given how far you've come, I feel you're capable now of more than that. Don't be a passive observer. Use your head and think for yourself. Promise you'll do that, and you can come.
I will. I promise. Thank you. Okay. I'm ready to leave anytime. Right. Let's go.
That's like one of the only things I have like kind of a issue with when I think more and more about it. It's like, yo, bro, I'm so used to slaying monsters. It's like my concept is, hey, yo, this thing is causing a problem. It needs to go. Like, but for Nata, he's a kid.
I'm glad you could join us, Nata.
He's just figuring this stuff out.
So am I.
X, Y, and Z. Cool.
Have you been
I
looking
just-
into Arkveld this whole time? Ever since that...
I just don't like the fact
I
of,
asked around while we were traveling.
like, you can have
or
the sympathy
while I
for
was
some
helping out
monsters,
at base
yeah,
camp.
that's fair. But
Whenever you were out in the field,
if you're
I was
hearing
trying
what
to piece things together on my own.
Eric is saying,
Um,
I'm sorry, they're talking.
Don't be. I understand the feeling well. Whatever the undertaking, it all starts from curiosity.
I'm certainly the same way. And this investigation all started from the data you collected, Nata. Quite the achievement.
She's right. It's impressive.
Oh, if you say so. Thanks.
Okay, just wanted to say, I myself, I know he's a kid, you know, it's just his first time seeing hunters and we're changing his life and all this craziness. I fully understand that. For me anyway,
Did Art
oh no,
Bell
that
do
thing
this
got bodied.
too?
Not sure. But it doesn't show any signs of being fed on. That rules out Ray Dow.
This looks like the result of one single devastating blow. Let's proceed with caution.
Look, Arkville gotta go. If Eric is sitting there saying, hey, there's like a mutated strain of the frenzy
Hurry.
or the virus
Right.
going up like a
The
distilled
sand tide is
frenzy
gonna put Ray
virus,
Dow in an agitated state.
and then it got to
If it's gonna
Arkville,
strike,
this
it'll
thing
strike
gotta
then.
go, man. We can't have no sympathy. Like, you can have your sympathy and compassion, hey, that's great. Not to me. Oh. Yep, it's here.
There. Valahara.
Doesn't look like it was doing either. More like the result of an uncontrollable impulse.
Yep. I'm glad he's seeing what this thing is doing to other monsters. Like, this thing can't stay. Yeah, it just learned how to live again. Nah, bro, it needs to go. It got extinct for a reason. Alright, here we go.
There. Radau sighted.
This feeling. It's like back then.
It's the exact same.
It's true.
A reversion to the origin species.
It really did find a way to live.
Get down!
We tanked that. He absorbed it. That is so broken.
Looks like Eric's worst fears were right.
Drag. Yeah, give me the word, baby girl.
Please. Stop it. For its own sake.
Man, try and get enough of you, bro.
We can't leave it like this. The path we must take is clear.
Nata.
What? Why are you surprised
sure?
about this? Are you sure? What?
If If I were a hunter, it's what I would do.
All right.
I don't know why we were taking advice from Nata right there. Personally.
Alma!
Right! The target is an aberrant arc belt. The guild authorizes the hunt.
Understood!
I love how he put the hell down. Oh yeah!
Well then, let's get to it.
Should probably do switch acts first. We gonna try one, so why not?
Leave this to me. Heels hit back.
Alright.
All ready when you are.
And I don't think I have gotten Rocky that Mega Potion pretty much yet. You see, because I didn't fight Arthur as much. I think I fought him like what? Probably did like 2-3 fights with him, if I remember. You're at Orchid. And he slap Orchid out of the dungeon boat. Lord. Just the reach on that. Also, we have friends, so we gotta remember that we take extra damage while we do our attack. I love how I was like not near his tail for that. Like the way his hitbox would work on that is kinda crazy. Can't carve the raid out? That's crazy. Might be. Yep. And we got Dragon Blade. Yep. Wow. Yep, just took that hit. Dodged a little bit more before we fell into that.
We've been given more supplies. Check your sacred's pouch.
What's my sacred stuff? Damn it. I was trying not to. Trying to get caught lacking like that.
Mind if I hop on?
Okay, hold on. Our food buff ends in like 5 minutes, so we might as well do the food buff.
Understood.
Alright, let's do it on.
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
I'm out. It's like the focus is starting to set in. It's kind of crazy to think about this monster. He has like barely, like, want to say he has like 5 like extra appendages. I'm not saying like extra appendages, like, but his tails and the chain links that he has on him, or the chain like appendages that he has. It's like you're dealing with an extra like 5 things that can hit you besides his claws. 4 like claws he has, and him like running into it at random. I'm back on there. Alright, he's running. Jeez. Oh no, I'm good, bro. Thank you. I didn't want any of that anyway.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound. Shock trap's down and ready for you. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
You that working? Oh my god, this thing's just in the way of my TV. That's ridiculous. I love how that hit me. Straight problems and cause.
It's just exhausting.
Okay, we move. Alright. Setting somewhere crazy. These maps are massive too. Not really massive, but they're big enough that you're like, oh man, like you have some craziness in like multiple areas. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah, I dodged that. Stop playing. It's on me. That's me. That dragon head. Not gonna do as much damage. Sucks. We're back on frenzy.
that stat?
Alright, we're good. Get another mount up. Get another vine trap. Wanna like run towards this thing or are you good? Okay, cool. Let's get him. Alright. Oh crap. I didn't want to reload, but we had to. Oh, I rolled into it. Gotta get up. We gotta heal. We gotta heal now. All that shit could have been me.
Let's cleanse that stat.
God, my God. I see him curve the tail, and it's like I'm already like swinging. He running? Let's get some sharpening done. Get back to white sharpness. Alright. I think that was our last potion. Yeah! Ain't no way. Alright, we gotta grab this. So. All in all. Yeah, come on. Always getting hit by these tail swipes, bro. Got 2 wounds on him.
Weather's too
And there's that one. I might actually get it. Knock him down. Oh, I can't get to that thing. Click on the daytime? That's like quite cinematic. Yeah, he's on Skull. That's actually quite cinematic. Giant Vigor Wasp. Crap, I should have like. I gather what you didn't use. That, yo, that's cool. Alright. Final stretch. We got no potions. Well, hold on, let's go. Okay, we got some herbs. Let's grab those Vigor Mantle bugs. Self-improvement activated. So we're getting the attack buff and the defense buff. Alright. man. What you wanna? Oh crap!
Wheels inbound. Straight to the shock trap.
Okay, so this thing is dumb enough to run down here. Oh, no, that give me some time to. I didn't mean to put that, but shock trap effective.
Monsters horning in.
Ah, you. Orchid, thank you. Drop the tail. Yep, roll forward. You're done. Stop with the foolishness. Max power. Wish I had my flash pod ready. You're done, homie. We're almost there, people. Yeah, if I was feeling good yesterday, we could have probably finished this yesterday. Nah, probably not, because I wouldn't have actually gotten to do the grinding, and I wouldn't have the armor I have on now. You're sleeping? Oh yeah, you're done. You're finished.
Terrain there. I think we can use it in combat.
You're in radar spot, so. This. Thought that was another mouse. Yeah. Yep, I died. Couldn't. Yo, that is crazy. Actually ridiculous. That is actually ridiculous. I don't really need anything else here. Yo, hell. Yeah, let's hurry up and send this man to the other side. Cause now he just playing. Give me the mount.
You're not taking me down. Got it on the ground.
Not gone. That's it. He not gone. Goodbye, Osceola.
I'm glad you're safe. It really did seem as fierce as a frenzied monster.
Nah, you got me.
No
You got me
question.
2 times.
I'm also sure its ability to absorb elements is what let it shed its guardian nature. It's a shame that unique strength became its fatal weakness.
A harsh irony. We should be going. Nanta's waiting for us.
Right.
Shout out to Alma. Shout out to Alma. Shout out to Gemma. We took a lot of unnecessary hits and died a bunch. Oh, we got a gem. Dope. Oh, bro. Handicraft and magazine and shell. Load shells or magazines cool. Critical element fire attack. You can give it to a weapon. Okay. Chains of oppression. Okay. Is this the chainsaw thing? No, this is when he's on the ground. I just slap him, man. It's an alright background. I'm not gonna save it though. Whew. 49 minutes into stream. Yep, we could have deaded this yesterday, but we had mad grinding to do.
That was unfortunate.
It's okay. Because I know how strong Arkfeld is. There are others like it that found a way to return to what they truly were. One day, they'll find their place and become a part of this world again.
I'm sure they will. Nature is... life is a lot more resilient than we humans know.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Well, let's get to it then.
Huh?
You want to know, right? Let's start investigating.
Yeah, let's go. You in?
Of course I'm in.
Yeah, me too.
Look at us with Alma and our
Let's
adopted
go.
child. What lies ahead? Completed. I would assume that's it. Right? Yes. One corner of the world. Our pop-ups. Wow, look how much stuff is coming up on this side. The one corner of the world's a trophy we just got. Hunter rank 40 to 51. Yeah, the grinding must have came in crazy handy. Alright. It's kind of crazy, cause it's like I was expecting another like whole cutscene and all this other stuff,
Think we'll find.
but yeah, this is indeed the end of the main
I
story
heard
stuff.
from the others.
What did you hear from the others? I'm not saying Arcfil, we're the same thing. Arcfil's Arcfil, not me. Let me realize the same kind of. Okay, see. You receive Arcfil, Marco I say resolve, right? I said resolve. Yeah, it's resolve. I'm not crazy. Yeah, resolve. Why am I second guessing that? Use the appearance of him to adjust it. Okay, cool.
Yes.
So we have gotten that
The people
festival
from
shares.
Zeus told me to tell you they said hello.
And then item train, Seika. It's an ingredient. And we can trade for it. We'll take it. Other things. It's alright, we don't need these other things. And then Rove. We still didn't get anything else for Rove.
Goodbye.
Which is cool. Alright. Change our weapons real quick. Off. Okay, let's talk to support deck. How can you assist? Hey, Coconut. Sure. I forgot we had like the limited bounties and all that crap. Okay. This is not that bad. These are all things we can definitely grab.
Back in every meow and again.
Yeah, the only things that we legitimately have left are side quests. I'm not sure what happens at Hunter Rank 100. I don't know if there's like a quest. I'll double check real quick. I forgot to add this article up. Alright, let me just check. Monster Hunter. Hunter Wilds. HR 100. What is HR 100? Wow, are you serious? So, wow, that actually makes me lose points for the game. So, at Hunter Rank 100, you don't gain anything? I'm gonna have to take a point off. I forgot how much I said for the game. I think I said like a 9, like a 8 or a 9. That might put it at like a 7.5 or 8. There's nothing at after 40 that I'm being told. So I'm at 51. There's nothing at 40. Wow. And then Mizusune's the next update? What?
Got something in mind?
That's actually... What the heck? Why is Arcvale... That's Guardian Arcvale. This is regular Arcvale. That's what regular Arcvale looks like. Oh, goddamn. Alright. That's regular Arcvale. Convert element, weakness exploit, convert. What the hell? His armor is crazy. That's beta. Elemental absorption, quick sheath. Oh nah. Oh nah. We have to. We need to see the abilities. Weakness exploit level 3. Convert element. After taking elemental damage, temporary grants you dragon element effects. Cool down after effect ends. Cool. Fire resistance from me. Speed recovery speed. Quick sheath. Arcvale hunger regenerates Regenerate your health as you continue to attack a monster. Recovery varies by weapon. So that's hasty recovery. A lower impelled increases attention drawn to you when attacking monsters. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, comparing it, and this is strange because this is a rarity 8 armor. This is rarity 8. Gormagal is rarity 7. All the, all the, all the crap. What's the word? Apex monsters. Most of the Apex monsters are. Most of the Apex monsters, they're rarity 7. Then you have rarity 6. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say, and it's gonna sound like very like strange and all of that. This what has to happen for updates after, and it's gonna sound kind of weird and all that extra stuff, which is, my God, bro, are you serious? Nothing after 40 or 50? That's why I was sitting there when he said, let's go investigate. I'm thinking there's like another cutscene coming up. And I asked one of my friends, so I knew this already. When I asked him before the stream, like yesterday, I asked them, say, yo, is there any Elder Dragons in this game? And they're like, no. I'm thinking like there's an Elder Dragon at like, you know, Hunter rank 100 or something. But all the monsters that are here, be it new or returning, that's all the monsters in the game. I'm disappointed hearing that, because it's like you're gonna get to 100. You get to meld whatever decorations you want, and that's cool. Oh, okay. Sorry, hold on. Let's make sure we go all the way down, because we. Okay, so we have 2 more things here. Guild Ace. This is. Oh, this is Olivia's armor. I'm not gonna lie, Olivia's armor looks like cool. Like it looks cool for what it is. If I could, I mean, I don't really need the earrings or anything like that. But peak performance for a, yeah, it looks cool, I guess. Dragon King's eye patch. This always comes around in these games. Counter-Strike level 3, pretty cool skill. But anyway, I am actually really disappointed that this game doesn't, like, is there gonna be like some new type of Elder Dragons that they're gonna get? Like, I need some type of update, because as much as we can farm RT and weapons and all that, and it's not like people are not still playing. That's not the whole thing here, because obviously people are going to get all the art weapons, get their best RT and weapons, get their best sets or whatever. But now, if Mizusune is the next update, okay, let me roll this back, because I'm about to start like rant. I'm about to be on a tangent for no reason, ranting. Let me say this first. There's no end game, right? That will make me lose a point off, only because, like, someone's gonna tell me, well, the end game is, you know, you're gonna grind up, you're gonna fight whatever monsters, you're gonna get your best sets, make the best sets, and have the best sets for whatever armor set you want to make. I understand that. But even in based world, after the story, you had a bunch of special quests after. Like, you had, I can say, like, the one thing, one of the quests I remember from World that, like, was really an issue when it first came out, because I had originally beat the game in like 2 days. So I just had time like that back in like 2018. I beat the game in like 2 days. I sat down from like the Friday I got it a week after it came out, and from the Friday evening to probably like Sunday, probably like midday Sunday, I beat the base story. I grinded up, and I got to think I got to hunter rank 75, but there was one quest that was giving me an issue because I became 75 after I completed the quest, which was Tempered Kieran. And Tempered Kieran at the time was such this crazy ass quest when we were thinking about it, because Tempered Kieran was one-shotting people. Now, if you ever go back and look at Tempered Kieran's quest, and you think about, oh man, that's crazy, how was Tempered Kieran causing a problem? When you see how you look at Iceborne after, Tempered Kieran was just a straight monster. Then we got Devil Joe, Lunastra. Lunastra was just an issue by itself. Like Lunastra and Arc Tempered Lunastra, probably, I think that like a lot of people probably almost dropped the game after that. We got Behemoth for the Final Fantasy crossover. So here's what I'm gonna say instead, to be like a fair review and all that. Story of this game, from all the main story quests and all of that we do, I think is fantastic. I do like the story. Is there some nitpicks I can do? Yeah, you heard me nitpick throughout all the streams. Story wise, I'm gonna give this like an 8 story wise. Now game wise, now I know I just gave the game the game lost a point because of the end game and all that. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give the game an 8.5 because it was a 9 to me, so I'm gonna put it down 8.5 because now I'm seeing that since there's no real end game, and let's put 8.5 asterisk, because since there's no real end game right now, and I think this would be a good time for everyone to grind up and get to level 100, be able to meld every decoration you want to meld, because that's what that's what I'm reading, that you only get to meld decorations. You get to meld any decoration you want over in Sudra. Meld up your decorations, get the best armor you want to get, make your sets, because even though Mizusune is the first title update, and I'm pretty sure Mizusune is going to be in the forest, I'm pretty sure we're going to get more rarity Ardian weapons, obviously. We're going to get other monsters, and if Gormagala's in the game, Chaotic Gormagala has to be in the game, and I mean Shagru Magala has to be in the game. I'm just saying that. Elder Dragon wise, if they make new Elder Dragons, that's gonna be fine. But I think one Elder Dragon that everyone has been asking for, that they want to have, is God Mazios, which is like this oil dragon, and it like feasts on gunpowder. So Oil Will Basin, God Mazios pulling up, even though it can't pull up there, but it might be like a whole different siege type thing, because Fabius is in this game as well, and he knows Gormagala. The next other few things I would say, I think I said most of the stuff actually, because we're gonna have more Arcane weapons. And I know it sounds like copium when I'm saying it, but we're gonna have more Arcane weapons, obviously, because if Arcveil's armor is rarity 8, that means we're gonna get more rarity 8 armors and all that for other Elder Dragons. Elder Dragons, I'm not gonna make a pick list of which Elder Dragons I would want, even though you could be like, oh yeah, I want like Valstrax, or I want like some other Elder Dragons from Rise. We could. Now, I didn't beat Rise. I didn't get that far into Rise. I think I got about 10 hours into Rise, and I just kind of put the game down because I didn't like playing it on Switch, even though now it's on PlayStation. I'm still not going to play it. I think that, or I will assume that they have enough in the tank to release monsters that, like, fan favorite monsters, because Jin Dahad, I think, has Lagiacrus's skeletal structure, which is like kind of like the Leviathan. So If Mitsune can be here, that means Lagiacrus can also be here. Only thing is, we don't have underwater combat for Lagiacrus. So I don't know if they would make a new area that you could have Lagiacrus. I don't I don't personally need underwater combat, to be honest with you. I don't really care for it. But if we can get back Lagiacrus, that would be cool. A lot of old monsters come back, elder dragons, and so on and so forth. That would be cool. The game is, and we can actually turn the camera and look out. Look, the game is big enough. The game is big enough that if we stand like right here, you can see
We'll find.
as far as you can see. I'm not going to say we can go there, but the game is big enough that you can have like certain elder dragons roaming around, and that if that's causing, or if elder dragons are coming to the forbidden lands because of the dragon torch energy, cool, you can make something up like that, story wise, whatever you want to try to do on that. Oh my god, I'm talking so much. uh Other things, I think I'm going to be in circles because I'm really thinking about it. Yeah, we have a bunch of side quests we can go and do. I personally don't care about these side quests, and they can always be done like off screen. Oh, thanks, Alma. I saw you. Yeah, you picked up a herb right there. We can definitely just do the side. I can do the side quests off screen. I don't really need to be like, oh my god, like today we're doing side quests Arunis and we're going to be doing X. What? No, we don't need to do that. All the extra grinding can be done off screen. We don't actually need to be sitting here, and I've been talking for like a good like 10 minutes. All the extra grinding don't really need to be on screen. I just want to see like the sword spin. That's so cool. When it comes to these RT weapons and all of that, I don't really care about them as much. Like, they're cool to have. Like, they're just cool because of the RT armor. I think the RT armor is very cool as well. It's just alright cool. It's not crazy cool. Oh my god, what else? Selection of monsters. I personally didn't care for Yankutku. And the monsters that are indeed frenzied, I like if you have Kongalala and you have that like baboon monster in the ice, we obviously can get Kirin and Rajang. Like that's going to be an easy one, easy two to put in. You have the skeletal structures there. You obviously have the design for Kirin. You can put Kirin into the game. Also, meaning that since you have an ice area, we can get Orochi Kirin, which is the ice version of Kirin, which a lot of people know about. So that's possible. Uh, with all these weather patterns, Alatrion's a thing. Zoshia is based off of Fatalis, or I think Zoshia is based off of White Fatalis, so it's completely possible to put a White Fatalis in the game as like an end game monster. It's just very disappointing that there's no Elder Dragons in the game because like we had World's whole story had like the whole thing about Nergigante being the Elder Dragon Eater. We had Zora Magnaros walking around and we're trying to see what he's doing or whatever. We're stopping him from entering the Everstream and basically dying there and causing like this big problem for the ecosystem. Because most of the time in Monster Hunter games we are trying to save the ecosystem. Well, the the two games that just passed, be it World and Iceborne, not Rise. Rise had a whole different storyline to it, but we've been trying to save this ecosystem. It's just kind of crazy. It's just really, I guess Elder Dragons were part of the main story for World, so that's why it made sense that they had Elder Dragons there. And man, it's like I know it's like I'm trying to like defend this game as much as I can. But it's like yo, that's it. Like honestly, like You saw my reaction. I was standing here. I'm like, oh yeah, like, wait, no cutscene, no. Okay, we beat Arkvale. All right. Like, so you know that cutscene we had like four like streams ago, like 4 or 5 streams ago. Like that should have been here. Like that there should have been like an end credit scene here because that would have made a lot more sense. But Zoshia killing Zoshia at the end, it was like, all right, cool. You know, he feels like the final boss. But then you come here and you fight like regular Arkvale, and it's like, okay, like what now? Like even, ah, my god, it's like this turned from like gameplay to like straight review. And I'm not bashing the game. You have to keep. You're gonna have to keep reminding people I'm not bashing the game. If we check, here, right? Okay, we're across now. Now we're at rarity 8 weapons. Hey, look, rarity, like hunter symbols, hunter symbol, hunter symbol, hunter symbol. Now this is actually funny because I was looking when I was getting hunter symbols for quests. I'm like, what the heck is this? And now it's like for you to get most of these weapons, as usual, just like when we were in World, everything now needs a gem. And then everything, you know, we have weapon decorations and all this other craziness. But now everything's gonna need a gem. If you want these weapons, Venom's Kiss, that looked cool until I saw it was Gypsaros. Gormagala's stuff is gonna need a gem. Rathalos Ruby, Raytheon's Ruby. But see this right here, that makes me kind of sad because now I'm looking at it and I don't see, like, you see this right here? You see what's happening right here when my cursor stops right here? There's squares here. Now you could just say like, oh yeah, it's like just in the game, but honestly it doesn't need to be in the game right here. I would have just been able, look, if I go right here, right, like a spacing, there's spaces right here, and obviously it's like, oh yeah, because you know you put the nodes there, you just make the tree or whatever, we just leave it in because of X, Y, and Z. Well, this right here is obviously for more section for weapons, I would assume, because the tree's gonna go across, obviously. But anyway, oh my god, I'm like, I know it's like, I'm like, oh man, you're really trying to defend the game as much as you can. It's like, as much as I want to defend it, it just doesn't make any sense, because it's like, you're like, yo, there's so much space. Like, I don't know if Silver Rathalos is in this game, or Golden Raytheon is in this game. I don't know if I have to discover them, maybe they're in the game, and I'm just not aware of them. Because, look, we're at the end of the game, I could just spoil myself. It doesn't really matter. Monster Hunter Wilds. And I put monster list. And then I go down. We have Valinahara, Doshagama, Lalabrina, Raydao, that thing. This from a month ago. They currently have 29 large monsters. Okay. Here's the list of all the monsters in Monster Hunter Wilds. They're in alphabetical order, so you'll be all right. Here we go. We have the Fire Monkey, which I forgot his name, Arkvale, Yankutku, Unduna, Gravios, the Chicken, Gypsaros, Gormagala, Shaywu, Jindahad, Chadakabra, Doshagama, Baboon from the Ice Place, New Udra, Nursilla, Balanahara, Kongalala, Harabani, Rompopolo, Lalabrina, Raytheon, Rathalos, Raydao, Zoshia, Guardian Arkvale, Guardian Full Dragnaf, Guardian Ebony Ordogoron, Guardian Doshagma, Guardian Rathalos. Alright. So, that's all 20. That's the list of all 29 monsters in the game. Are they all new? No. Like we have some returning monsters, some brand new monsters. I'm I'm really trying to give I'm really trying to give the benefit of the doubt of saying like, you know what? They made a new game for us, you know. It doesn't excuse anything. I know, like benefit of doubt gives the excuse or whatever, but I'm giving you the benefit of doubt that's the new game and all that, but it's like it really doesn't excuse the fact of like Iceborne, like well, Monster Hunter World Iceborne was amazing. Like World and Iceborne to me was amazing. There's some nitpicks I can do in that game as well. The game is not perfect, but now since we have something to the equivalent of
See you later.
basically you can seamlessly travel through areas like a lot of people wanted. You can, I know I'll just take that quest, why not? Create quests, save as investigation. Yeah, that's mine's now. Now you can pass through areas. You have a massive map. Like, where are we? We're here. We're right here. Look how big the map is comparatively. And it's 3D, so you know, a lot of climbing, you know, whatever. So it's vertical. Some maps are super vertical and all that. Big maps. Biggest monster fight we have is like Jin Dahad. And Jin Dahad feels like almost a siege monster. To me, anyway. Uh, we have the sands, so we can probably get that sand whale as a siege quest. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things you can do to make it go up. All right. So for me, even though I'm like disappointed in some things, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 asterisk if they add certain things. I personally don't know why Mizusune is the first title monster. I just guess because Mizusune looks really good. But if we get Mizusune, we get the Fated Four, which is Glavenus, Astalos, and Gamoth, and we have 4 areas that can like facilitate them, which is great. Uh, any other things I can think of? No, not really. But I've been yapping for for almost 30 minutes. I've been yapping about this little review. Uh, it just sucks because I really wanted to. I thought there was like more stuff, but now I'm hunter rank 51, and I'm like, okay, is there anything else? And it's like, no. For me right here, this is Gormagala set with the set I have on. Yeah, I can get better. I can get like some RT and weapons and do some other stuff, but I'm cooling with this. This set works for me. Yeah, I can put some other stuff on and max them out or whatever, but I'm cooling. I don't need to do anything extra. Because even if I go and say, all right, cool, let me check my decorations, change equipment. You can press this. You can be like, all right, cool, you know, I can put on earplugs. Like, what? Do I have a? See, I have another frenzy jewel I can put on. Not frenzy, but sane. You can put that on. That increase our antivirus. What else we have? Not really anything else crazy we can put on. If anything, if I had a third earplugs jewel, this would have just went in, would have nullified the earplugs, nullify the things, or I would have take off earplugs and put on this right here. I'll put on mushroom answer. So when I'm picking up mushrooms, I just do different healing tactics and healing stuff and all that, or healing abilities. But yeah, for me, this is the armor. It's nothing too wild, nothing too crazy. I like the abilities that the armor has. coalescence. If you had a coalescence gem, you'd probably try to find one that put that at level 2. Everything else is fine. Maybe there's like some crazy ass builds that I'm not aware of, and maybe that. But there's nothing else to do in the game, and except like grind up to level 100. And I honestly really don't need to do any of that because I'll do them. I'll grind up with my friends. Yeah, like if we're playing, like, oh yeah, we're playing Monster Hunter, we're trying to get to 100. I bet, bro, you can do that. But it's not gonna be something I'm saying, oh man, I'm gonna stream like getting to 100. Like people probably did that in, like the first like week, and they were too probably were disappointed when they like got after like 40 or 50, and they're like, all right, bet, get to 100. You can now meld items. All right, cool. What's next? Nothing. Huh? So, I don't know. This is the armor that we're probably gonna stick with. And if anything, if I do choose my armor, I'll probably make this layered armor like we already have unlocked. So I'll probably make this my layered armor and continue on just having this as my overlay. I personally like this. This is like, to me, design wise, this is like the best armor in the game, low key. It's Gore Magala. He's I'm gonna be biased towards him only because it's Gore. Valve Traction always come in the game. I'm seeing people play the first Berserker. I think that's the new game that has just come out. But yeah, I don't know. It makes me kind of sad. I'm serious. It makes me kind of sad. It's like, all right, I'm jumping on. I think I'm about to do something crazy. Nah, you just playing the game here, and that's it. You beat Arkvale. You get the speech from Nata talking about, oh yeah, you finally learn how to live, and now we put it down, and we had to do it. Okay, cool. What happens now? Nothing. So, I will say, I can't wait to see some new Elder Dragons pull up or show up and do some craziness, and then we can be like, yo, the Forbidden Land is in danger. Because it's funny when you think about it. Nobody in this land knows how to use a weapon. Like for them to explain that the hunters are specially trained and specialists at the weapons that they use. And you're like, all right, cool, but these people could make like shields and stuff, but it doesn't matter because you're dealing with, like, look at Raydal. Raydal shoots lightning. Like, we have to be superhuman, obviously, but Raydal shoots lightning. What villager over here is tanking a bolt of lightning from Raydal? So that part of the story made sense just for their universe wise. And now I'm like, man, I'm really, wow, there's nothing after the, wow. Alright, nothing crazy. There's not nothing crazy, it's just, I didn't expect that. That was kind of a letdown. I will say I was disappointed in that. I'm thinking, I'm wondering if I should continue to stream and just do some Yu-Gi-Oh! I could. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in like a while. When I say a while, I mean like streamed it, because
Weather's changing.
I've been just playing Monster Hunter and all this other stuff. Marvel Rivals, I don't plan on streaming. I just don't care to stream it. I just upload videos of that with my friends and whatever. What if we do? All right, hear me out. All right, hear me out. It's gonna sound crazy to say because of like Twitch's new guidelines and all of that, and I can't save the highlights. I was personally thinking that I may start over in Final Fantasy 14. Hear me out before anybody like looks at me kind of crazy. Now, the reason why I'm saying I may start over in like Final Fantasy 14 is
Right.
because I just want to like replay it, I guess. I don't know why. I was hunting tempered Rathalos at one point. Let's just put any monster so I can just be talking while doing what we're doing. So, as you can see, some people just picked up the game and, or not just picked up the game, but they're in high rank now. I could post. No, I want to post that our team thing when I'm with my friends. Okay, I may start over in Final Fantasy only because it's like I'm gonna start in like I'm gonna start in another area, but I'm not doing Rata's game solo challenge. That's a lot for me to do the solo challenge. But it's just to play something else, just to play another RPG and get my RPG fix. Uh, Master Duel would have been fun, but you know, I don't really have anything I want to play in Master Duel, like deck wise. So I'm just kind of like burnt out. I'm burnt out on Yu-Gi-Oh! I just don't play it as much. Yeah, wow, there's really nothing here. Like, it's like I finished the game and I'm like, damn, and I've been talking for like 30 minutes. Or almost 40 minutes now. Like, cause like we beat it at what, 49 minutes? We were 49 minutes into the stream, and then now it's like 1 minute and it's like 1 hour and 27 minutes. I've been talking for like a good 40 minutes about like this quote unquote review. Wow. I don't know. And it's like I don't want to end the stream. It's kind of like it's like a dam. There's really nothing here. This new set in like Master Duel that's out, and I don't know. It's like I'm at a loss for words. I just didn't expect. No, there's Ross. There's Ross's dumbass. I'm sorry. You know, I just don't like that dude. Nothing against him. It's like, come on, you're better than that. Shut your ass up. Anyway, I may, I don't know. I may just, when I'm off stream, I'll just make already chain weapons and be like, hey, this is my best set for this weapon. Let's check the armor for Orchid.
Got something in mind?
Yep. Oh, what? You can get his. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, I'll probably like hook Orchid up with this. I'll hook Orchid up with this with this set. He deserves it, or Orchid deserves that. Let's see the Guardian. What the heck? The swords are different. Ah, I see. That actually looks really cool for Orchid. It's just a lot of fur, which is unnecessary in some cutscenes. But this set for Orchid just being like a little like Reaper cat, that's really cool. This set though, I'll definitely I'm gonna hook Orchid up with this though next time. Because maybe I'll do I'll have some videos with me and two of my friends like playing the game or whatever, and we're just doing like certain grinding like sessions for decorations or arcane weapons or whatever. Maybe just radiate arcane weapons. I'm not aware of it. I'm gonna look up some stuff because I am indeed done with the main story now. There's really no spoilers I can really get from now. Talismans. I'm road for a burst. What does burst actually do? Continuously landing hits gradually increases attack and elemental attack. Alright, and that works for critical element. This is the one that Player worked with wounds. Okay.
See you later.
That'll definitely be something for like offline. Wow. I don't know what to say. It's interesting. I don't really think I have like no. I'm just lost for words. I'm just like, yo, what the hell? There's nothing here. Alright. So, I've talked I've almost talked for another like hour, basically. I've been shooting for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I am indeed going to head out of here. If you guys can hear it in the background, I'm so sorry. They're doing construction on the house. Yeah, they're doing construction on the house like next to me. So it's probably a good thing what to end the stream, because that's probably really loud. Alright, so man, I can't I can't believe it. There's nothing here. I'm gonna definitely look up like different armor sets, and then we'll grind them out and see. That probably what I will do. This is what I'll do next, and this is for when the next update comes up. So listen what I'm gonna say. What I'm gonna attempt to do. Man, this construction going crazy right now. What I'm going to attempt to do, I am going to try to make an armor set or sets for all 14 weapons. Alright? I know it sounds crazy when I said that, but I'm gonna try to have like a set for all 14 weapons by Mizusune if I get the chance to. Max, I'm probably gonna have 5. If like minimum 5, maximum 14. So if I can see or look up what sets you need to make or what sets you need to have for certain weapons, RT weapons, and all of that, I'm gonna go through all of those things and I'm gonna see what's going on. And if I can get to 100, obviously I'm like 49 levels away. If I can get to level 100 or get to even 75 by Mizusune, that would be great. Then I can make my own decorations and we can continue on with our lives. So I'm gonna definitely catch you guys next time. I was gonna stream, I think I was about to stream Master Duel. I personally don't think I have like the mental capacity for Master Duel because, you know, Fiendsmith's out and all the other new decks are out. So I'm definitely have to look into if I have a deck that I want to play or not for ranking up. Yeah, I don't really think I have a themed deck I want to play in there right now. I would like to play Invoked, so I'll probably make an Invoked deck and figure out like I had Invoked Fiendsmith. I just didn't care enough to like fully play it like that, but it's whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you guys later. This has been Yamato. I'm signing off. We did it. We finished the main story. Might get more main story missions in the future, but you know, it is what it is. So we're here. Thank you for anybody who came and watched the stream. Thank you for listening to me rant, tangent, review, discuss, whatever synonyms you like to use for talking. Thank you for just hearing me like talk for like 45 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Maybe next time. Maybe we show up and do a random video, not really, or a random stream. We'll see. I'm not gonna take it out of my mind, but we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. All right, I'll see y'all later. Do y'all thing. Be safe out there, fellow Ronins. Remember, people are crazy, and tell somebody you love them. Give them a hug. I haven't said that in a while. Make sure you give them a hug. I'll catch you guys next time. Huh? We did it.